Sup guys, Optimus Crime here. Got some Black Ops 2 gameplay for you. Picked it up, I think last Friday. Yeah, this past Friday. Didn't play a lot of it, but what little I did play, I mean, I was kind of enjoying it. It was a lot of fun. This right here, this is the first gameplay I got with the snipe, or my first game with the snipe. And I actually think that this is probably the best map for sniping in Black Ops 2 because I don't know, a lot of the maps just don't play well for sniping in this game. A lot of them, the line of sights are much shorter than the ones in this map. You know, a lot of the lines of sight in this particular map are a lot longer than most of the other maps in this game. So I think that this is probably going to be the best map for one of the best maps for sniping. Although, you know, I still haven't even played all the maps, so but I haven't played a lot of this game. Just you know, like an hour or two tops. And but anyways, you know, I was sort of enjoying this game. You know, I think the graphics were improved. You know, a lot of people complain and say a lot of the Call of Duty games, you know, that come out year after year, you know, most of them look very similar and see little improvement in the graphics. And you know, I guess for the most part that's the case, but you know, there has been improvement in graphics, and it's important to keep in mind that Call of Duty runs at 60 frames per second. Okay, so whereas Halo and Battlefield 3 on consoles, anyways, for Battlefield 3, but you know, those games run at 30 frames per second. And, you know, so it's easier for those games, Halo, to, because it runs at 30 frames per second, it's able to have better graphics than Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty focuses, puts more attention or focus on making sure that the game runs extremely smooth and extremely fast at 60 frames per second, rather than, you know, reducing it to 30 frames per second, which would improve the graphics. But so it's a trade-off. You know, if you want more improved graphics, you know, then I think that was my first collateral in this game. But anyways, you know, if Call of Duty were to drastically improve the graphics, then it'd have to reduce the frame rate to 30 frames per second, which, believe me, people would much rather have this game to continually run at 60 frames per second rather than 30 frames per second. Alright, so I think I drove that point into the ground. Now, as for sniping in Black Ops 2, I think it is a lot of fun, and initially anyways, it feels like COD 4 sniping. And the reason I say initially is because I think, at least for most of the weapons, you know, assault rifles and SMGs, you know, in Black Ops 2, instead of having the perk for Sleight of Hand Pro, there are attachments that you can put on your gun that'll make you aim down sight faster. So it's in Black Ops 2, it's an attachment instead of a perk, and so I think you have that attachment as well on snipes. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I haven't earned it yet, so I don't know. So, right, in this gameplay, like I said, you know, this is the first game in which I'm using the sniper. And so, you know, this is pretty stock right here anyways. And I don't even remember what perks I was using or anything. But it feels like COD 4 sniping. And, you know, it's in Black Ops, in the original Black Ops, you know, sniping, Treyarch pretty much ruined sniping. You know, you were at a huge disadvantage when you were sniping. And so, you know, I think they learned their lesson in that, because sniping is very popular in Call of Duty. It's a lot of fun to do. It was one of my favorite aspects of playing Modern Warfare 2, which was, you know, the Call of Duty that I played the most, and the first Call of Duty that I played. You know, I went back and I bought Call of Duty 4, or Modern Warfare, a while back, just to see, you know, I've heard so many good things about it, you know, that it's the best COD ever. But I don't know. Going back and playing that after playing Modern Warfare 2, I don't know. I didn't like it. But, you know, the sniping was alright. And I think that this sniping in this game, at least without the sleight of hand attachment, is much like the sniping in Call of Duty 4, which I think is good. So yeah. Now I have noticed from the time that I've played this game that the SMGs appear to be, you know, the dominant weapons in this game. You know, I definitely, other than sniping, you know, I love, in the previous Call of Duties that I played, you know, I loved running around with SMGs, you know. Put a silencer on those bitches and just getting behind enemy lines, like that shit was fun for me. And you can definitely do that in this case, and very easily, because the SMGs in this game are pretty much on par with some of the assault rifles. At least, you know, I haven't unlocked everything, so it's really hard for me to give a definitive answer on this, you know, and say that all the SMGs overpower all the assault rifles, because that's, you know, I haven't unlocked everything, so I don't know. But from the SMGs that I have unlocked, and from the assault rifles that I do have unlocked, you know, the SMGs, I mean, it's clear to me that the SMGs are better than the assault rifles that I've played with. So, and most of the people that I've been playing against have been using SMGs. So, I don't know, that's telling to me. All right, well, this is the end, guys. Peace out.